Hello everyone, welcome to SUI price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the daily chart for the bullish and bearish scenario, we have here an impulse towards the upside, finishing wave 1 or wave A, ABC corrective for wave 2 or wave B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave C. Meaning you finish, of course, 3 corrective waves towards the upside as a zigzag. You're looking for other 3 corrective waves down and continuation towards the upside. Of course, these 3 corrective waves, you can have a wave B, very high wave B. It can be a zigzag as well. And then moving for a wave B and then continuation towards the upside. In case you are in 1-2-1-2, because both are impulsive in a wave 2, your wave 2 of course is ready to move towards the upside since you have hit the minimum target, which is of course the 0.38. In case you are in 1-1-2, you would like to move with a wave 3 from now, because this is the perfect time for a wave 2 to move on. In case you are in a wave B, of course you're looking still for a longer time, because based on the time of a wave A here, of course, is very longer in time and will need, of course, much more longer time to unfold. Meaning, if you are looking for a wave 3, you would like to take the all-time high from now, continuing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course, even much more higher prices. In a bearish scenario, or bigger bearish scenario, can be an A, B, and a C toward the downside. Very, very low possibility, even not worth to mention it right now. So if I move to the 1 hour chart here, we can see on the 1 hour chart, we have, of course, is this move toward the downside where we have W, X, and a Y. Potentially, your W is here 3 ways toward the downside. You got your A, B, C, D, E for a wave B or a wave X, and you're looking here for a structure potentially finished, potentially not, because we have 3 waves, correction, and then 3 waves toward the downside. Can be, of course, your wave Y in a wave 2, or it can be one leg from your wave Y, meaning what if this is your wave A, this is your wave B, of course, in WXY, and then, of course, moving one more leg towards the downside to match a little bit much more, of course, this structure, of course, in scale, because if you take a look, of course, between those two structure right now, this one is much more bigger or double time than this one. Meaning you would like to see, of course, one more leg for the wave Y to match at least the same scale for your wave W. In that case scenario, you might, of course, seek for 3 corrective wave. It might be high wave like ABC. Now, of course, we move very, very high for 1.618, unfolding potentially a bullish scenario here as a bigger impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We're gonna see, of course, closer what it might happen. So let's move inside it. Of course, as expected before, we were, of course, the last time we were here somewhere with a SUI, and we were saying this is a cross road, whether we move for higher or we move for a lower here after 3 waves down, up. You're looking for 3 waves down, and potentially, of course, that we might move continuously toward the upside as well, after considering this as, of course, leading diagonal wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. As you can see, you have hit so far the 1.618 of this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. By the way, this has to be exactly here, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. For this wave 3, of course, you still have a wave 1 here. I'm going to add it. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. So, yeah, you're looking here at a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, you hit the 1.618 for a wave 1, 2, 3. Very nice. You're looking right now for a wave 4. This wave 4, of course, it needs some time still based on the wave 2 taken from this area. So we would like, of course, to see the 0.23 and the 0.38 potentially between those FIB time level. So as you can see, we have bottomed here, but before the required time. And that means, of course, it might take even much more time to unfold a wave C. And as you can see, this is an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, meaning you are opening the gate for a zigzag here, at least in a wave 4. In case you are having here a 3 wave corrective, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to hit perfectly in the blue box for the time and the nice FIB levels. Coming back to the 1 hour chart, what it might happen next after, of course, is this wave 4, you will move toward the upside again for a wave 5. In this wave 5, you will finish a wave 3 here, which is a bigger count here, and then 4 and a 5 again. In this case scenario, you finished a big wave 1 or a big wave A in case you are corrective. Meaning, if we are corrective here in a W, X, and a Y, so you're still in a wave Y here, and you're looking for an A, B, and a C toward the upside, don't forget that this can turn also in an expanding flat if you take the high here, can turn into an expanding flat and then moving toward the downside again for a wave Y, only to match the wave W at least in scale, right? So this is what we are looking right now. Now, how we find out if we are corrective or bearish from now in case we are continuing toward the downside from here potentially after 3 corrective waves. So basically, because this is impulsive here, so you can be an ABC finishing wave 4 moving higher, or you can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 invalidation of this impulse. Once you invalidate this impulse, of course, actually the invalidation right now is over there. That was an older invalidation here for this one. So basically right now, if you are hitting this wave 1 at 2.45, yeah, therefore you will invalidate this impulse. You cannot think that you're gonna take the high again. You have to think, of course, that you're gonna have a wave 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the downside. Yep, so these are the insights for SUI. Higher potential right now, of course, is for the bullish one. And yeah, definitely, because we took the 1.618 and you are currently in an impulse toward the upside. On the KGT, we see very strong bearish signals, of course, but invalidated because the price action is in divergence with the signals. Very nice invalidation, very rare to see it on the time frame unless you have a very massive move toward the upside. And this means a lot, of course. We might see, of course, a very massive move. Of course, right now we're gonna see some pressure for the wave 4 and then continuation for higher prices. On the 5-minute chart as well, we can see that we have like very, very strong signals for the bullish here. As you can see, you got a divergence with the price action and the CVD lines. This is your first bullish signal. The second was given again as a divergence, and the third another divergence pushing very high, of course, toward the upside. Very strong bullish signals on the KGT as well, signaling that SUI is looking for higher, potentially 4-5, 4-5 still to unfold. In this case scenario, yeah, you are looking in our bigger view for the main scenario, which is, of course, a double 1-2. 1-2, 1-2, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Yep, so that was it for SUI. Don't forget on X, today we have uploaded, of course, for FET and as well for XRP. Don't miss those updates. They are very important as well. So that was it for SUI. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.